everyone, my name is Grace Mag from Pink Africa Foundation, and I'm right here on the streets of Calabar, Cross River State, the people's paradise. And we're here to commemorate the World Menstrual Hygiene Day. And so I'm going to get a little bit nosy and ask random people on the street questions about their menstrual hygiene. And I know this is about to get really interesting. But how nosy is too nosy? Let's find out.
It had small.
It's a monthly cycle for women.
For me, from my understanding, menstruation can be defined as a monthly flow of blood from the womb through the vagina.
Menstruation is a girl's thing. It's a monthly flow of blood from our body.
It's a kind of a cycle that comes monthly in the women's life system.
Well, I just know it's a period where a lady or a girl gets into the stage where she starts seeing her period.
It's natural that women must come down with menstrual periods once in a month. It's a hormonal experience that women must definitely come down with.
When you don't get pregnant.
At that point, you're considered to be a woman.
Yes.
I was very young.
2010, I think. I just clocked 11.
Well, I was, I think I was in JS1 or JS2, and it started with headaches, and I just figured because I was a very rough little girl back then. I had too much of play, and so I figured I had to calm down for a few minutes, and then I went to the bathroom to take my afternoon bath. I was in boarding school, so I went to the bathroom, and then I poured water on my body. You know, naturally when you pour water on your body, you look down. So blood. But it was so heavy. After some while, the thing stopped. It came back again. And when I first saw it, my mom was saying, if any man touch you, you just get pregnant because now you're a full-grown woman. Oh.
And then it was really awkward. So I told my dad I didn't tell my dad. I called someone else, and the person called my dad because I was embarrassed telling him that I was seeing my period, like for the first time. So he called someone to come help me out, show me everything because he felt embarrassed and stuff. So she came and she showed me everything I was to do, how to keep myself clean and to change my pads. That was it.
And I thought there was some injury somewhere. I was worried, and I just had to. I left it for I was just cleaning it up, and then next month I had to tell my mom about it. So it was a shock and a wow at first, but later when I was enlightened, it was just okay. I was just using the normal pads and the rest.
You ran from your own blood? Yes, now. How would you? Okay, I saw blood. I ran away, and I just saw blood and I ran away. And my school mother now had to tell me, no, what happened? Now he's chasing you, and said, there's blood everywhere. She was like, no, you are now a woman. Like, how does being a woman mean leading to death? It doesn't make sense. Like, you become a woman and you bleed. It didn't make sense for a lot of time. Then there was the pain, there was the nausea, there was the fever, and
I was like, Mommy, I'm stolen blood. I don't know. As it was somehow weird, if not for the fact that, okay, we know about those things before the occurrence, yeah. Initially, I was like, Mommy, I'm stolen blood. I had to go and check again. I was like, is this menstruation? Oh my God. I could not voice out at some point.
It was a very terrible time in my life, and I will not wish it on my worst enemy's child or offspring. It's compulsory. There's no two ways about it. It's very compulsory. Very, very important. You must be very hygiene as a woman when menstruating.
Yes, because your body is very delicate that period.
You must be extremely clean, because the word mess it itself. When it's coming, it has its own natural fragrance. Let me not say the other way. You get. So as a woman, you have to bath bath up yourself, because that is the stage of puberty. That is the stage of every woman's puberty. You're growing up, all the hormones in your body is responding to that. So for you not to just smell, don't have a foul smell around people. When you're passing, people will say, oh, blessed Jesus. So you have to keep yourself very clean by taking your bath regularly, clean up yourself, change your panties to avoid even infection.
Of course, if you don't take care of yourself during the menstrual period, you could actually get, I think, maybe infections. You could actually damage your whole reproductive system as it.
Definitely. If a girl is not clean from the inside, it will actually alter the cycle, menstrual cycle.
I see people who repeat panties, like since the blood does not stain directly to the pants and then there's pad, they keep repeating pants and stuff like that. It causes them rashes and a whole lot. It's not a cool thing.
You could really put everybody around you, especially people, maybe your boyfriend or your husband, in serious situations.
Because you're bringing out blood, so you have to be very hygienic by periodic change of pads, periodic baths. In case you can't take your baths, at least wash your private parts before you change your pad. While you're changing your pad,
and it's really important that, I mean, I know girls know this, but it's really important that persons around also know that they should be willing to help ladies with their hygiene during this period, because it's not really easy. I know it's not easy. I mean, I don't experience the pain, but I see the reaction, so I can, envision or imagine what it's like.
It's too expensive.
It's outrageous.
Especially if you're this kind of person that you use a particular kind of pad.
Everything in Nigeria is costly, so it doesn't really surprise me that pads are now costlier. It's just, I feel it should be cheaper, of course.
There are some common things that the society provides.
Some persons might not be able to afford this.
Imagine me using 1,100 naira to get pad.
That not everybody is able to afford pad. Like children on the streets, or maybe those ones in the local areas. How can a company make pad for like 1, 2? There are some companies like that, and normal child will not be able to afford it. And if they steal now, it's a crime. So I feel the company should look into the prices of pad and try to reduce the price so that everybody can be able to afford it. If possible, the pad should be retailed. Bring the price down.
So what would you like to say to the government concerning the price of pads?
Okay, I want to urge the government that they should bring down the prices of pad down.
It's supposed to make provision where you can just walk into any pharmacy and get pad for free. Yes, get pad for free. That's the way you support them.
It's too high for something like menstruation, because it's like a girl win, and it's too high for menstruation. I think they should try and be reasonable. It's getting high and high, and it's not just fair, because some girls can easily get infected when they try to use other means, other like tissues and cloths. So I feel they should reduce it for us, for hygiene's sake.
Especially for young girls that are coming up now, so that they can afford it, so that they can pad themselves and stop using tissue and clothes. Because presently some girls are still using tissue paper.
If it's healthy, then it's okay.
Ready. All right, Mommy, you said that you use rags because pads are expensive.
Yes.
So how would you feel if there was something like a reusable pad?
I'm happy to have it now.
Well, I came across it that you have to wash it, dry it, and reuse it. But for me, I think it's not hygienic enough. It's not.
Why do you feel like it's not hygienic?
Because some persons, though I learned it's cheaper, but that's not how. It's just like you. It's just like you using your menstruation panties as your regular panties. That's something I don't do. I have my menstruation pants and my normal panties because it causes infection. So I think not washing it clean, or that's not how you even keep it clean. That's just the truth about it. So you can easily contact infection or virus or anything. So for me it's not cool. It's not a cool thing for me.
Pads should be cheaper than condoms.
Yeah, I think it should be cheaper than condoms. It should.
Yes.
Because the use of condom is a choice and the use of pad is not a choice.
The price should be fixed according to the demand.
So I think it should be subsidized. It may not really be as same with the condom.
Of course, they should be cheap because every woman needs it and it's for hygiene.
To me, if I have my way, I think pads should be for free.
Menstruation itself comes without any information or anything. It's something that occurs naturally. And then, you know, sex is something you can actually control if you want to.
And also condom too should be for free.
What would you like to say to people out there who feel embarrassed about their period when they get their period, you know? Is that something you would like to say to them?
Get pregnant if you want to see your period.
I want to say this thing is part of us.
Talk to someone about it. Don't be quiet.
Period is not a disability.
It's not something that one should feel bad about. In the first place, all of us have we have blood inside our body. So if for any reason, probably you are seeing blood, it shouldn't be. Although that menstrual aspect is quite a kind of different, but it doesn't change anything.
You should love it, you should accept it, accept the pains and accept everything because it's a pride.
Learn more about it and learn to stay clean and healthy.
Like you shouldn't be embarrassed. It's a girl's thing. Like you know this. Like you can't. It's not inevitable. You get. So you have to like bust it up. Like it's you. It's just a period of 5 to 4 days. So what's there? Just take it. Besides, it's how you should know that you're even a woman. You understand? You should know that I'm a woman. So there's nothing wrong.
And there's the pre-menstrual and the post-menstrual discharge, and a lot of girls don't know. A lot of people just believe it's just about the bloody process and that's the end of it. What should you do before your menses come? What should you do after your menses come? What should you do while you are menstruating? When you don't know, ask questions, and when you know, be able to educate your friends.
In fact, as a woman and you don't get to see your menstruation, it's a very big trouble because I'm not sure you might be able to put to bed and all of that. So it's part of you. Just live with it, enjoy it.
Only a woman will bleed for 4, 5, 7 days and still remain alive. There's no other person does it. Look for the pain. It's not something to be ashamed of.
The pain will come definitely. Just enjoy it. Your body. Feel free. Love yourself. I'm proud to be a woman. You should be proud also.
If women experience menstruation, what do men experience?
Men don't experience anything.
Men don't see their periods. So.
Wet dreams, pimples.
If women experience menstruation, what do men experience?
Dispensation.
Right, so if menstruation is to women, what is to men?
Wet dreams.
Okay, what about you?
Money erection.
So if women they fry stew, what do men they do?
You know, say me I no come, she no come, I come, Bele come now.
Alright guys, it is a wrap on the street talk on menstrual hygiene, brought to you by Pink Africa Foundation. Please do well to follow us on our social media handles as displayed on the screen. I am Grace Mag. Thank you.